my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we have done a lot on the past lives of Harry and Meghan. I'm going to do a reading on their future life. What kind of karma are they building up? Is there any lessons they're going to be learning in this life that they're going to carry over to the next life? That kind of thing. Now, I'm using 78 Stories Tarot. This is the kind of a futuristic tarot. There's some things with computers and whatnot on it. And I thought this is, because it's more future, I don't really want to use something that's past when we're talking about the future. So we're going to use this deck after the clock stops dinging at me. And we are going to talk about Harry first. Harry, what's your future? What's your future? What's your future going to be like? What's your future going to be like, Harry? Harry, what kind of karma are you bringing over? Are you going to be in a ruling position? So we're going to be looking for kings and queens. We'll see if we can suss out what kind of gender. Is he coming in male, female, rich or poor? Is he going to have a lot of karma? So there's lots of cards in here that can indicate all of that. So let's have a look. What's Harry's future life going to look like? What's Harry's future life going to look like? And we have to remember, this isn't about 100 years from now. So we're looking at, let's say, 2125, 2130, that kind of a timeline. What is Harry's future going to look like? What is Harry, Duke of Sussex? What's his future going to look like? Cards are ready. And you'll see what I mean by they're like very current and future-like. Wow. 10 of Wands in reverse. He's actually going to release a lot of burdens. In that lifetime, he's going to, also 10 of Wands in reverse can be obstacles, because what you had on your back, now you put down on the ground. And so now you have to step over these things. So he may have a lot of obstacles. Let's keep reading. The Lovers. Well, he's definitely going to have his soulmate with him. Knight of Cups in reverse. I think he will, well, we have the Knight of Cups. So come through as a water sign, Cancerian, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm thinking that with this Knight of Cups in reverse, he might be a sweet talker. Might be a love bomber, a sweet talker, and all talk, no action. Knight of Cups in reverse. 2 of Wands upright. See what I mean? Like we've got computer desks and stuff in here. 2 of Wands. He might not know what he wants to be when he grows up. When we have the Lovers here and 2 of Wands, the Lovers is also called the Choice card. And so we have Choice and the 2 of Wands. He may opt to never really make a choice about who his lover is. And with this Knight of Cups in reverse, he might never settle down. 10 of Swords upright. Wow. I had to take a deep breath there. 10 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Swords upright, Knight of Cups in reverse. Love is actually, he's going to have a lot of karma to clean up around partnerships, around choices, who he chooses to be with. I'm now thinking that this is more obstacles than putting burdens down with the 10 of Swords in reverse there. Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have the Knight of Cups. So I think he will find a fellow traveler. I think that this Queen of Cups in reverse is the cray-cray card, is the emotionally unstable person, is the depressed person. And that's on top of the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. I don't think he's going to learn his lesson in this life. And he is probably going to do it all over again. But again, we have a Queen and then a Knight. Again, he is going to find another female that's going to dominate him. And she may even be older. And I'm not kidding you. I think I'm getting that with this 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. I'm thinking that he is not going to learn his lesson when it comes to a love partner in this lifetime. He's not going to learn it, and he's going to have to learn it in the next lifetime. Temperance, yes, absolutely. He's going to have to learn how to balance things, how to be at peace. Instruction. This is not a card. I just realized this is the QR to get the instructions for these cards. Oh, Lordy Lord. But you know what? Look at how that played on this computer. I wonder, there's no mistakes in the universe. I think that he's not learning. I think that was a very, very loud instruction. Look at the QR code with the computer, how it landed on there. He is not learning the instructions. Like, he's not reading the instructions. He's not reading the room. He's not figuring it out. He's not figuring out his own. He's not listening to other people. And that would be the Temperance card here. 7 of Wands in reverse. Again, another computer card on top of this computer. I think what he is doing is indefensible with this Queen of Cups. And I think he is absolutely going to live this karma over again, because it will be the ruin of him. And I don't think he'll ever get over it in this lifetime. He's going to have to do it again. But instead of, I think this will be emotional manipulation. I think he will really actually kind of love this person. He'll feel like they're soulmates. Is it Megan again? I don't know. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think he's going to really love this person. With this Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Temperance card here, and the Lovers. I think he's going to really love this person. The Star in reverse. Well, the Star in reverse is my Diana card. I'm just looking at what some of the symbology on here. Creative. Look at, there's Saturn. There's the Star in reverse. He thinks that this great love will heal him. With the Temperance, Ace of Cups, the Star in reverse, he's looking for some kind of healing with love, but he won't find it outside of himself. Whereas that's what he's doing now with his mother. He's looking for that nurturing and that love outside of himself, and that's because he doesn't nurture and love himself. Because if he did, he'd leave his current wife. And I'm thinking that's what he has to learn. He has to learn to love and accept himself. But he hasn't. So he's going to have to try again. 2 of Coins in reverse. I think he's going to have a choice between two women. We have the 2 of Wands here, 2 of Coins here, 8 of Cups. Yeah, you know what? He is running from this lesson. He is absolutely running from this lesson. He will, I'm not seeing him a very wealthy person. We don't have big money here. I'm seeing another emotionally stunted person. And I think it's because he's not doing any healing with love in this lifetime. He's carrying over the same scars about love into the next lifetime. And even this Queen of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Love, 2 of Coins, it's almost like this scar he has from losing his mother, he's running away from rather than facing it. And we can see that how both brothers are responding to the loss of their mother as teenagers. And Harry was 12. No, he was 13. And yeah, you know what? It probably did hurt him more, because immediately after losing his mom was his birthday, and that would have hurt so bad to have the first birthday without your mother, so close to your mother's death. I'm not taking that away from him at all. But the way that he runs away from all of that. Ace of Swords. Look at that. I got this job. Two of Cups. He might be more into his career in the next lifetime. Because the Two of Cups can sometimes just be business partnerships. It's somebody who you're a partner with. But here, this Eight of Cups. I'm thinking that, it's interesting, it says, I got this job. I'm thinking that he's going to be married more to his work next time. He's not doing any work in this one. Five of Coins in reverse. So he's going to have enough money, but he's certainly not going to be wealthy. We don't have King of Pentacles. We don't have 10 of Pentacles. We don't even have the 8 of Pentacles that he's going to make great money when he works. The Devil. Look at that. And the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so Harry's future life is, if nothing changes, you have to remember this is a picture of what's happening today. If nothing changes, this is the projection of his next life. He has free will to change any of this. And sometimes when you're doing your next life rather than your last life, you can see what's coming up and you can self-correct. You know, like he could maybe self-correct about this attachment to his mother's death and get over it. He could self-correct and start to love himself and be stronger in the choices of love that he makes, rather than letting love ruin him, rather than letting love be an obstacle, rather than running from all his problems, facing them, cleaning them up, cleaning up that karma, so he changes his future choices. Looks like, though, with the Devil here, he is attached to his wayward ways, his ways with drugs, and looks like, again, interesting, I said, he'll have a choice between two women. We have 2 and 2, and we have 2 women in this Devil picture here as well. I think that and then the Hermit in reverse. And it's mostly because he is not being smart with his life this time. He can become the Hermit, the Sage. Learn from your lessons. Also, the Sage, there's no sense being a sage and not teaching other people. And if you go back to my Harry's Destiny, I believe at year 5, he starts to sober up. And by year 10, he's actually a very well-revered person who deals with addictions and his story about addictions. And he actually helps a lot of people that way, more so than Invictus. And this Hermit in reverse is confirming that to me, that he is not living his purpose in this lifetime, to become a sage, to become a guru, to become a teacher. And I think that's what's happened to Harry. He has gone in off his path, looking for money is my God, money is my guru, money is this, rather than taking some of the things that he can learn in life and becoming a sage about them, taking that experience and then teaching other people. Because there's no sense being a sage and not being able to teach other people what you know. Doesn't mean you force it down their throats. It means, you know, when the student is ready, the master appears, that's your sage. You know, and I think here with the Hermit in reverse, he is not living the life he came to be. And he's been sidetracked by hanging on to his mother's death. I'd like to know if anybody can figure out how many times did he mention, his mother's death before he met Megan versus how many times he's mentioned it after. I'd like to see that stat because I think Megan is driving all of that and for money. So that's taken him off his path of being a volunteer, of being his purpose. And his purpose was definitely not for money. And yet that's what the path she's dragging him down. And he won't self-correct that until he leaves her. So if he doesn't self-correct that, he has to replay this life all over again, unfortunately. Draw a few more cards. Two of Swords in reverse. Interesting, 80%, 80%. That's really interesting. And this is Five of Coins, and this is Two of Swords. I wonder what's with the 80%. And it's both are in reverse. So maybe he's only living 20% of his life. Strength in reverse. Well, there's the Leo that's pulling him in the wrong direction. The Emperor in reverse. He was never meant to be king. He was never, ever meant to be king. Also, he's not listening to his father. He's not listening to the guidance that he has. The Emperor upright is very stable, very fatherly-like, very masculine. And also the Emperor is usually indicated as an older man, almost like the Hermit with the long beard. And in this regard, it's a younger man in reverse. So I'm thinking that he has turned away from his father and his brother's advice about this Leo that he's entangled with. And he, for some reason, the Two of Swords in reverse here, he can't make a choice. Like well, no, I shouldn't say that. He has made a choice to stick with her, but we're talking about his future life, that he has to do this all over again. Ace of Coins in reverse and the Empress upright. I think that I'm thinking he might come back, he might come back as female in his next life. He might be the female in this next scenario with this Empress upright. I'm just trying to see if that will, or is this his mother in his next life? Maybe this is more, no, he will be the male. He'll definitely, because we had Knights show up first. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be successful when it comes to money. He'll get himself a job. And with this Five of Coins in reverse, I think it'll just pay enough. And with this Ace of Coins in reverse, he'll have a difficult time with money again. He'll just have enough to get by. I think he's going to run into the same type of problems that he had. And again, I think his mother's going to be extremely important to him in the next life as well. He might, because he's going to have that loss of mother in this lifetime, and he's carrying that over. He might become over attached to his mother. He might become like a real mama's boy kind of, scenario with this Empress showing up here. He might be extremely attached to his mother. He might have that feeling of losing, of constantly the feeling of losing his mother. Yeah, so that's Harry's future. Well, Harry, chances are you aren't going to see this, but maybe one day you will, and you'll recognize some things that will turn this life and your next life around. But if nothing changes, this is the projection for your next life. All right. Thank you for watching. What do you think of this reading? Do you like these future forecasting readings like this? I think they're funner to do. All right. And I'm off to do Megan next. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.